Welcome. My name is G. You're watching Allastrology. We have the United States chart. We have an election coming up this Tuesday. So this is hopefully going to be a really quick chart read, just looking at some of the major players up in the sky and how they angle major things in the United States chart, just so we can all get a good peek of that real quick. So we're going to pull that in here. And let me put that right there and we can go through this. So what you're looking at, right? United States, July 4th, 1776, 5:10 p.m., time of birth, right? So that makes the United States ascendant 12 degrees, 21 minutes, Sagittarius. So think about all the keywords for Sagittarius energy, right? You know that one song, This Land Is Your Land? Think about that, right? It's people from all walks of life. And Sagittarius is foreigners and foreign languages. That's Sagittarius energy on the ascendant, which is the appearance. Yeah. Hold on. We got a kitty cat. Come on over here, Sleep. Okay. I didn't know you were in here, silly. Stay away from the candle. Come on. So, all right. Cursor's up here. And what we're looking at, you see I have the number 16. Let me get Taffy all comfy really quick. There we go. So you see number 16 here. So this is where the eclipse happens, right? 16 degrees in the sign of Taurus, right? Taurus energy. Bam. Okay. So 16 degrees puts it in their fifth house. So fifth house keywords: fun, children, joy, creativity, how I take a risk. And because it's in Taurus, how I take a risk with what I value, how I take a risk with my money, my finances, my values. Yeah, interesting, right? Now, US doesn't have anything at 16 degrees here. They have nothing. There's nothing in their natal chart at 16 degrees. So let's pop on over to Scorpio energy, because this is an eclipse. So you want to pay attention to both sides. So that would be exactly across from Taurus. And we're looking at Scorpio. That puts 16 degrees of Scorpio in their 11th house. Yeah, group energy, right? Scorpio, group energy. 11th house, I should say, is group energy. And it's shared values because it's Scorpio. But again, United States has nothing there. There's no planets. There's nothing there. And you see, there's a lot drawn up on this chart. There's a lot that's looked at and considered. And you see the number 16 because there's nothing there. So I put the 16 in just to give us a visual of where that 16 degrees is located, and to also clarify, 11th house. Okay. So this would be, when we think of the fifth house and its creativity, taking a risk with my body, but children, think about that. Children can be our creations. And then 11th house can be other than group energy, but like friends. Okay. So we have to put this in the context of this is a country's chart. So groups that the United States belongs to. Think about it like that, right? You think of NATO, right? And all that good stuff. And then you go back down to the fifth house just to kind of try to see if we can figure this out. You know, children, fun, joy, creativity, taking a risk with my values, taking a risk with the earth, right? And natural resources. I don't really need to say too much more about that. Now, Uranus is also here by transit, right? The planet up in the sky. Uranus is at 16, I want to say 1660. So Uranus is right here, okay? Now, the interesting thing is, what do we have at 16 degrees in the US's chart? Well, look, I have this line drawn, and it shows the sign of Cancer. Hold on, I'm like managing a cat with one hand because she's trying to get to my wires. Come here, Moose. So we've got Cancer energy at 1604. So Taurus energy and Cancer energy, 60 degrees away. This is a beneficial energy. This is an ease. It's helpful. It's called a sextile, right? And US has a ton of stuff in Cancer energy. And this 16 degrees is the cusp line of their 8th house. And they have the sign of Cancer, so we know right off the bat, Moon is the ruler. So think of Cancer and Moon keywords: the public, women, right? Yes, emotions, feelings, what I need to feel emotionally secure, right? Emotional satisfaction. So the public, absolutely. And then eighth house dips into wounds of the past lives, past whatever the hell. If you don't like the word past lives, just think of soul's history, soul's memory. Think about it like that. Remember, we're looking at a country's chart. So it shows that Uranus and the North Node, I didn't point that out yet, and I didn't even draw it in, but I'm going to if I can, because I got a cat sitting here and she's, it takes two hands because she's a little demanding beast who wants two hands on each, one on each cheek. So we'll put 13 degrees about right here, right? Because the North Node's at 13. Well, look what's at 13 in the United States chart in the sign of Cancer. Their sun, their natal sun is at 13 degrees. So this is huge, I would say, because it's the North Node, which is the future. So there's something involved here with women in general or feminine energies, but I believe strongly that it has a lot to do with a woman's ability to have a baby in two ways here. The fifth house, my children, right? Literally, they are already born and they've popped out, and this is what I've created, right? And the actual part of the being coming into existence, I'll put it like that, the fetus, or maybe we should say when the sperm and the egg meet, sort of thing, like the science behind that, and this moment of inception, so to speak, right? Cancer energy when the soul enters physical form, right? Cancer energy, right? So there's a benefit of some sort because we've got the North Node exactly trining, and then we've got the eclipse happening here, which is a sextile. And then look, what else is at 16? Bam. Capricorn, 16 degrees, values of big businesses, values of government, people who are in power, basically, structures, things that have been around for a long time. There is support. This eclipse literally is being trined, or I'm saying the eclipse is trining their second house cusp line of this is our values. And it's traditional values. Let me get rid of that. I don't know why there we go. So it's a beneficial energy. A trine definitely adds ease. All right. Now, as far as looking at where Venus and Mercury are, go ahead and Venus at 3 degrees in the sign of Cancer, right? Our value in the sign of Cancer, families and emotions. But look at Mercury here. This is, again, in their natal chart. All right. There's a lot of support for home, for family, feminine energies. Look at all the support natally in the United States chart. This is the 7th house of significant one-on-one relationships. Okay. I won't draw circles anymore. And the 8th house of deeply bonded energy, Cancer energy, significant one-on-one relationships, and 8th house of deep bonds, people that you have shared interests with, people where you have soul history, soul memory with. And so it is powerful. It's very, very powerful. So this was just a short, quick video to take a look at that and to see what is where in regards to the United States chart for November 8th, the big election and the total lunar blood moon eclipse. Thank you. Taffy says meow. So below the video, I'll have all the degrees for those of you who like to pay attention to the degrees in your chart. Again, if you don't know and you want to know, just comment below.